Okay, welcome Pookies.
This is Editing Grace, and I wanted to make this video better, and I wanted to grab your attention right off the bat. So here's a little preview to my life before I get into this video.
And the lady in the wall! Oh my god, the lady in the wall got me. End of the night recap. I am Slay.
Mind if I go pee real quick?
No, I don't mind. So, yeah, I need a cup of water.
This is the cup I was referencing.
It's so busy in this IHOP. I'm like shocked they got us our food so fast.
Can we go?
No!
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
I'm really scared, mostly because I'm just scared of Carl.
Having a good time at this party. What are we having a really good time at this party? There's no ballet. You're scared of ballet classes, man. You're scared of ballet. Is that not I'm going feral. Feral. Put me down. Take me out back and shoot me.
And then we came back just for kicks because they saw it was operating, and then guess what? Wait, Mom. Show your excitement.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. I wish.
Huh?
Bing bang.
I also ordered Taco Bell.
All right, that's it. So, hey, I hope that first part was interesting. It took so long to edit, but I was cracking myself up. You can't really see my eyes when I do that. Now I can't see myself, but that's fine. But basically, I had a lot of clips recorded for this video, and I was watching them back, and I was like, I hate this. I do not want this to be the vibe of the video. I want it to be more chill. I want it to show, like, my real personality. Basically, the whole point of this video is, we'll just cut to the chase. I want to be famous one day. I want to be like either a YouTuber or a singer, or maybe a little mix of both. So yeah, this is the video. The next few clips, I'm like talking about my life. If you want to hear the story. If not, I have a lot of footage over the last few months that I've like recorded to make vlogs, and I just never put them together. So probably over the next few weeks, you'll be having old vlogs from throughout 2024, and yeah, I'm excited. So if you want to listen to my story, feel free to keep watching. This is the setup right now. So here I'm editing all the videos. I'm learning piano. I'm finally gonna set that up, and my guitar is somewhere over there. Yeah, so that's it. Oh, and also with the old format of the video, I had like a really funny chunk of videos from when I was a skipper, so I'm still gonna leave that in. It's gonna be really jarring, but it's gonna be right now.
Yeah, I did take a crash course and I have been winging it ever since.
Oh, hi! I miss
you. But I have always known that I wanted to do something creative and something more with my life. And I'm about to graduate with my bachelor's in event management, and that's not what I wanted to study. Wow, really getting into the heat of my story. So I have a lot of like school trauma, I guess is the only really good word for it, that I'm trying to unpack. Every time I think about school and I think about commencement, I literally sob. The idea of looking back at my school career, I hate it. I started out as a psychology major. I graduated high school at 17. I graduated early. Wow, she's cool. And I moved states. I grew up in Indiana, and then I moved to Florida to go to UF. Oh my gosh, she's smart. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it from the start. I graduated in 2020 to make it a little worse. High school in 2020. And I joined a sorority. Does that look like that's me? Like, girl, what are these hippie pants moment, you know? You can see it in my wardrobe. Like, that's not sorority girl. So I was trying to be someone I wasn't. And to be fair, who really knows who they are at 17 or 18? And so I did not stay as a psychology major for long. I started out wanting to be on a pre-med track, and when I realized I had to take chemistry, I freaked out, and I was like, you have to change your major. No, Grace, you just had to not be pre-med. So I took a semester off, and I did my first Disney college program. I was a lifeguard. I met someone. He was my roommate. This is so very clearly and obviously the same day. But yeah, I had filmed more of like recording this story yesterday, but I was watching it back and I didn't like how I said it. Again, there's no script here, I'm winging it. So my skin does look worse, so let's not talk about it. It looks like I have food on my face. But, so yeah, I met someone. It was fantastic. She was great. We dated for a really, really long time. You never know. I mean, we ended on poor terms, but we have apologized, and you know, we're talking as acquaintances again, so you never know. But yeah, I dated her for a long time, and after my Disney college program ended in July, maybe it was August of 2022. Yeah, 2022. I moved back to UF, and I was gonna live with like 3 of my guy friends. They're all in the frat that like I used to go to like all their events and stuff. And I was like, man, like the rent is really expensive per person. Like I could get a place of my own. Bad decision. Grace cannot live alone. She couldn't live alone. Me now could, but. So I ended up getting a 1-bedroom apartment. I hated it. I literally despised it. I was in this tiny, tiny ass apartment with my 2 boys. And I hated it. I felt so isolated. My girlfriend and I were long distance at the time. She lived back in Indiana, which funny enough is where I'm originally from, so I have family up there. But, and we would like do our best to see each other like once a month. Like she'd fly down or I'd fly up. And it was just hard. Like that semester was the closest semester that I got to the grave. Like point blank period. That semester is also when I met my therapist. Hey, Miss Girl, I love you. And I've been seeing her ever since for like 3 years. So my partner and I were still together. I ended up having to go home. I went back up home to Indiana for the spring semester. I took it off and I was like, oh, this is great. Like, I'm gonna get to like see my partner all the time. Like, it's gonna be awesome. And like we did, because like when I was in Indiana, she was about like a 2-hour drive from me, something like that. So we saw each other relatively often. It was good for my mental health to take the break off, and I got to like be with my siblings, which is awesome because I rarely get to see them because I grew up like mainly living with my mom, and they're all, you know, my dad's and his partner's kids. So that was really, really awesome. And so then when summer rolled around, my partner and I both did a second Disney college program, and that's when I got put at the Jungle Cruise. I absolutely adored it, and thankfully I got to stay part-time. So I ended up living with one of my older mates from my first Disney college program. I kind of just did that for like a whole year. I went back to school. I started going to UCF. Most of my classes were online. It was just okay. Like everything just felt okay. Let me think timeline-wise. Pause. Oh, yes. My partner and I kind of felt it coming to a close. So, in September of 2023, we broke up mutually, and it was so funny because gay breakups are really ugly. And we had a concert to go to in October, and of course, she still flew down, and we kissed a little. Kissed a little. But yeah, then things kind of went sour for us. But I was still working at the Jungle Cruise. I was still doing my school, all that stuff. But everything just felt okay, if that makes sense. So when the semester fall of 24 rolled around, I needed internship credit, and I couldn't use Disney again. Basically, I go to like Rosen, UCF Rosen, so it needed to be like more hospitality experience. And so I started working at a Cracker Barrel. I was a host, and I knew I wanted to serve, so now I serve. And yeah, I was doing that. I was doing like 3 days a week at Cracker Barrel, 2 at Jungle Cruise, and I did that all the way up until last month, March of 2025. I was like, this is too much. This is driving me insane. This is literally killing me. I have to leave. I loved Jungle Cruise with my whole heart. I'm sure I will show you more clips throughout, you know, our time together in this channel. But yeah, I had to leave. It was really, really bittersweet. But when like the next day rolled around that I would have had to go to Jungle Cruise, it was very relieving to not have to go. And now it's down, and I said, fuck it. There's no better time to start this fucking YouTube channel than right now. And oh, if you made it this far, this upcoming August, either August or September, my lease ends in August, I'm not renewing. I'm going on a road trip in my car, and I'm gonna go see everywhere. And that's why I wanted to start this channel. 1, because I want to be a singer, and 2, because I'm going on this road trip and I want to document it, and I'm very, very excited about it. So yeah.
3 baby hippos. If you listen really, really closely, you hear those babies calling for their mother. Listen. Shh, shh, shh. Mom! I'm hungry! Isn't that so sweet? I absolutely love nature. Yeah.
All right, that's it. Subscribe or whatever I'm supposed to say.